spending a week's salary on virtual reality a bit too much? Well, it's time to think inside the cardboard box. Oculus Rift is now available for pre-order. The virtual reality headset that made its debut just 2 years ago on Kickstarter is now one of the most anticipated gadgets of the decade, but it's pretty pricey. Oculus Rift retails for $599. That includes the headset, the remote and sensor, an Xbox One controller, and a couple of games. But the costs don't end there. You need a compatible PC computer to run it, which, unless you want to build your own, is going to cost you about $1,000. Luckily for VR buyers, it's not the only game in town. HTC Vive, a competitor, is coming out in April. CastR, which displays augmented reality, is in development, and PlayStation VR is set to come out sometime later this year. Virtual reality is set to rake in over $5 billion in 2016. However, most of the sales aren't actually from the Oculus Rift's $600 price tag, but from a much cheaper option, Google Cardboard.
Now I can look silly without missing a student loan payment.
That's right, SuperData Research predicts we'll buy over 27 million light VR headsets in 2016, like this one from 8ones. Or you can build your own. Cardboard is different from Oculus, to say the least. Instead of being its own device, this uses your phone. You can watch movies, play games, or put yourself in harm's way, all for less than a tank of gas. It works all right.
I got a paper cut, Beth.
While it's super cheap at $17 and is easy to set up, the lenses are pretty weak and can make your vision blurry. If you want something a little more solid, I'd actually go with the ViewMaster VR Starter Kit for about $30. I mean, sure, it's technically a toy for kids, but it's also for millennials who haven't quite grown up yet.
Ooh, I wonder if there's an app that'll help me move out of my mom's house.
The lenses and angles on this are much better. In the ViewMaster, the phone's held down by clamps instead of a rubber band. Plus, the action button isn't a magnet. It's a cute little switch. Look, I'm in Tokyo! But there are a few things missing from the ViewMaster that you can find on the cardboard, like a strap for your head. Plus, sadly, you can't use wired headphones with the ViewMaster, which makes it impossible to watch movies. Now, are either of these as good as the Oculus Rift? Not really. Without a controller, you can't really do as much, and the cheaper lenses can make your head swim. But for anyone wanting to give virtual reality a try, it's definitely better to go cheap than go broke.